Welcome, my name is Slam, and I would like to welcome you back to the main knowledge depot in the One Skyrim's Trollmas Place. Today we will be driving on the Route 10 and show you how it's usually played, at least from my point of view. We will now start by placing the destination boards into their respective positions. In this electric multiple unit, we have the normal destination board in the front, then in the middle of the first unit, middle of the second unit, and then in the rear we have the small destination board. Let's put them in, shall we? Let's get our normal boards out of the route number 10. Open the lid, place, close, route 10 again, open the cab door, place, normal board, let's go back, place it, and then the small destination board of the route number 10. Keep in mind that now I have the keyboard overlay disabled so you can see better how it's usually played out. Keep in mind that to place objects you have to hold the B key and then left mouse click to do so. Also keep in mind that I have the inverse hold setting enabled for the throttle control for a smoother experience. Whether you do so is up to you, but I highly recommend it nevertheless. Let's bound. The compressor stopped pumping and we can close all of the doors by pressing the keys 1, 2, 3 and 4 in this order. Okay, all doors are now closed. Let's enable the lights. Double L for the headlights, J key for the interior lights. And we will now proceed through Orange Avenue to town path number 1039 and then do a full loop. Let's put the left blinker on by pressing the Z key and start moving out. Keep in mind that public servers have collisions disabled, so if someone passes through us or whether we pass through them is of no concern. However, for realism reasons, I would recommend that outside of depots you do not go through people, as it can be deemed very rude. Okay, I will stop momentarily. Although this guy seems to be pretty divided, as seem to be the guys stuck next to us, they seem not to be moving like that much. I will be careful not to derail myself on this section or get stuck on the isolators. Taking great care of what speed I use. Right on the switch, holding the E key. And then again with the right blinker on, idle and then go right by holding the E key. No throttle. If you have applied throttle, you will however go left on each switch. Okay, careful here, careful. The electric multiple unit is the most difficult to drive because you have to account for the trailer unit in the back, which does not have active steering as much in the rear as it does in the front. But it's more of a passive phenomenon anyway. We will not be enabling the announcer until we reach the Orange Avenue from the other side, so keep that in mind. Okay, more directions to make sure we are free to pass. Red light ahead, we will not be speeding up that much. Aim on throttle setting. Idle floating. Left blinker. 25 seconds till green, we will stop. Okay, make sure we are not in the pedestrian crossing. We have the red light just across, so we don't have to account for the one on the right. 5 more seconds. And we can proceed. Three lanes in these directions, hence the right blinker, as well as the approaching Orange Avenue bus stop. The first door is for the driver only, so we will be opening the remainder on keys number 2, 3 and 4 after we pull our parking brake. We will also enable the doorway lighting since it is nighttime, as well as the parking lights. Close the doors, left blinker, release parking brake and full throttle. Left blinker off, proceed at about 50 km per hour. Passengers tend to be fragile, so don't be concerned about them falling off that much. Right ahead, slow down. Green ahead, proceed full throttle. High speed switch ahead, no need to slow down that much. We will pass the switch at around 30 km per hour going right. No throttle holding. Right blinker. Slight slowing down. Idle, hold the E key. Tap the D key as necessary. E key again to enable. Left blinker and full stop. Hold shift as necessary to maintain steering angle. Green light ahead, we can proceed. Right blinker due to approaching stop. We will stop before the rear unit crosses the switch. Okay, nice and easy, 30%. And a smooth stop. Parking brake and open all necessary doors. Let everyone get in. We'll wait for the last two guys. Boom, closing doors. Sorry lady, but that was a tad bit too late. Release the parking brake, full throttle, idle on switch. Although we don't lose power on the switch. Low speed switch, do not go above 20, recommended below 15. Red light ahead, we will stop spinning at 25 km per hour. On the next stop we will be enabling the announcer, and I will show you how to do that. Stop such that your traffic lights is roughly in the right section of the window, ideally such that the right mirror does not block it. However, the green light will still be visible, so it's not an issue regardless, especially when we have a timer on the yellow signal anyway. Let's look in the rear how it looks. Looks pretty good. You can start speeding up as early as 2 seconds before the traffic light turns green, as it takes a while for the joiners to respond. Speed up after 45. Right blinker, slow down on E2. Gradually engage the pneumatic brake setting. We will now be enabling the announcer while we let the passengers get in. So, first you need to look below the door switches and you will notice the button 1 and 2 combination, select a route.
To select route 6, press first button. To select next route, press second button. To select route 9, press first button. To select next route, press second button. To select route 10, press first button. Orange Avenue. Don't forget your belongings when exiting the vehicle. If you found unattended belongings, immediately inform the driver.
We will now press the right bracket to engage the announcer again to announce the next stop before we depart.
The next stop is Depot.
Left blinker, brakes off, full throttle. We will now proceed on a full loop and we will terminate back at the turnpike number 149 right blinker before the intersection, we intercept and then engage the pneumatics as necessary. Nice. About 30 to 40% pneumatic braking is where you get the smoothest braking as well as the star power. It is also at this brake setting that the suspension does not wobble as much front to rear, and it makes for a comfortable experience even for passengers as well. Full throttle again before turning right. Hold shift as necessary to engage a right turn. Make sure to account for the rear trailer so that it does not collide with the respective poles or the traffic lights. Okay, there goes. Not as smooth, but still good. Right turn ahead, right blinker, slow down on P1 until 20. Slide setup, then full right. Okay, adjust. Turn off the blinker as we stop. Open doors, parking brake, and announce the next stop.
The next stop is Industrial Street.
Full throttle and brakes off. Now throttle on switch, then we go right by holding the E key. Reset control circuit by pressing the E key once again, and then we have full throttle over. Shoulder press ahead, account for that. Now throttle on 35, left blinker on. Ooh. Oh, he stopped right after the isolator, and not the nicest response if you ask me. Okay, let's wait for the throttle so that we don't pop our breakers on the... And he stopped again. It does seem that he... Don't know what he's planning to do, although he does not have any destination boards out, so he probably wants me to pass him. Very well, I shall do that. If the coaches were to be enabled, I would have had to wait for him to put his poles down, but since this is public server, no, that's not necessary today. Also going ahead, I will enable the wipers on the stop.
Industrial Street. The next stop is Tetra Forest.
These two switches are for the wipers, so I usually start with enabling the left one and then synchronize the right one. Nice and simple. Wiper synchronized. All passengers got in, and we proceed to Tetra Forest. On the next switch we will go right. Throttle switch, hold, then reset by tapping the E button once again, right blinker. Stop before the intersection due to the divider that was up ahead. We do not want to be blocking the intersection. Okay, I will help him. You can use the Q and E keys to lower or raise the poles. Okay, he has the reset himself, and the trolley bus ahead will probably stop somewhere towards the end or in the middle. We will proceed and announce our stop.
Tatra Forest. The next stop is Yellow Avenue.
Okay, same procedure as usual. Now we will proceed through the tunnel and then pop up back at Yellow Avenue. Right on the edge. Wait for the pedestrian crossing to turn green, then we should be able to proceed. Green on ahead. Okay, turn right very late because of the trailer that we have. Okay, nice, we did not hit the median. Yellow Avenue, straight ahead.
Yellow Avenue. Beware of pickpockets.
Okay, blinker off, parking brake, open doors, announce next stop.
The next stop is New Green Village.
Left blinker, parking brake off, full throttle, and then on the next switch we will go left. Low speed switch, slow down gradually. Idle on 18, it will gradually slow down to about 16. Pulse went left. Full throttle to catch up the green light. Then slow down so that we have 15 on the turn. That was a nice smooth turn. Right turn up ahead, along with the section divider right above us. Right blinker, slow down. pathways are like usually more bumpier roads and even more aggressive wire bends. I do not recommend going off 40. Switch ahead, then the traffic will stop.
New Green Village. Don't forget your belongings when exiting the vehicle. If you found unattended belongings, immediately inform the driver.
Just about perfect.
The next stop is Lighthouse.
Left on the switch. Throttle setting is recommended so that you do not overspeed the switch. Full throttle. Okay, ZU10 just pulled out of the hard base depot, so we will be going rather slowly. And the right on the switch as the navigation indicates. Robot ahead of us has no destination boards, but it appears to be going left on either Route 6 or 9. We will need to speed up so that we can save fast to the right on idle setting and holding the E key. Then reset the control circuit by pressing very well. It seems I will have to pass through everyone to avoid any delays. Climb in the buses is rather difficult since you have to watch your meters so that you do not trip the wires. You have to continually reset the throttle to ensure this does not happen. Hold about 30 kilometers per hour on the one.
Lighthouse.
Parking brake doors, reset the normal brake and announce the next stop.
You are being served by Main Island Trolleybus Depot. This vehicle is en route 10. The next stop is Trolleybus Street.
We just now finished the first half of the loop from Town Park to Lighthouse. We will now go back through the Trolleybus Street, then Green Village, TDV Stage, then Yellow Avenue, Tetra Forest, Industrial Street, Depot, Orange Avenue, and Town Park number 1039, where we will terminate. We can now proceed to the next stop as this will finish loading up. Because of the aggressive wire bends, you can see that the poles seem to be a bit shaky, which indicates that it is an aggressive bend, and especially going downhill, I do not recommend going off 30 on the bend. On the turn after the initial downhill on the 17th, 20 to 25. Watch the trailer, do not hit the poles to the roadside. Okay, another downhill, then a left turn. Straight stop ahead. Wake, doors, and next stop.
The next stop is Village.
Green Village has a double switch, so we will go that switch.
Green Village. Don't forget your belongings when exiting the vehicle. If you found unattended belongings, immediately inform the driver.
Stop as the lines will go along with the lines that are elsewhere. Start opening up brakes, open doors, wait for the passengers to get in and out. No passengers seem to be getting in. Close doors. Left blinker, brakes off, full throttle until 20.
The next stop is TDV stage.
Well, we do that on the stop, but you can do it as the stop as well. Some pile up ahead seems to be happening. Okay, let's watch ahead. It does seem that AI is just popping up with these cars, although they too have no collisions with the trolley buses. But I thought this would be below 20 on the switch, recommended below 15.
TDV stage. Don't forget your belongings when exiting the vehicle. If you found unattended belongings, immediately inform the driver. The next stop is Yellow Avenue.
Once Kermit's trolley bus place is arguably the most realistic trolley bus simulator that the Lighthouse has to offer. Therefore, it is also played by a significant amount of people, although keep in mind that a lot of them do not really pay attention to tutorials, hence the occasional chaos at both depots and in the route. Seems to have flashed into the traffic sign. Brake not to slip backwards. Okay, here's the spot trolley bus. problem apparently, and left the game since it was frustrated. Okay, for me this is going to be even more difficult, and I think I'll have to reverse it. So, okay. Okay, got it. And I got the switch then to the next section. Make sure we do not mess up as we have on the previous intersection. Ooh, okay. Okay, make sure we don't hit the traffic light. Thank you very much. And we may have overspent on the switch. We'll stop before the pedestrian crossing, and then we will rewire ourselves. We lost already the brake, so air brakes is all we have. Let's take a look. It seems it was the isolated pole that got dewired. Okay, low by holding the TE, QT, and then re-raise by pressing or holding the E key. Yeah, now rewire, this was a simple rewire, and then we can proceed to the yellow avenue stop. This marks the first derailment on this journey.
Yellow Avenue. Beware of pickles.
We'll now proceed back through the tunnel to the forest.
Next stop is Tetra Forest. Tetra Forest.
Sounds good to me. Open doors, right light on, and now the next stop.
The next stop is Industrial Street.
Since we are so close to the traffic light, we will only close the doors when the light turns green. We will go through 2 of the crossover switches and then 1 merge after the intersection. Hold shift as necessary. Later, no texting while driving, keep that in mind.
Next stop is Depot. The next stop is Orange Avenue.
Fast guy in and we are moving. Crossover switch isolated on both ends. At the start of the tutorial, make sure you look all the ways before entering or exiting the intersection or the stop. Can save you quite a lot in real life, as has been the case. Okay, nice stop for both the front traffic light as well as the right traffic light. 30 seconds till green, we will hold 35% climatic setting as indicated right next to the virtual speedometer. You can notice that I have the quite cursed SBB livery made by a friend of mine in the TNW server. So be sure to check it out while you can. And what can I say? Pretty lovely, pretty simple, and what can I say? Lovely art, nevertheless. Green light ahead, let's move. And then go to the right on the third lanes. Symbols on the steering wheel, then we can start maintain the right.
Orange Avenue. Don't forget your belongings when exiting. If you found unattended belongings, immediately inform the driver.
Perfect. Most of the AI pedestrians go to the front trolley bus, I never know why. But I guess it does kind of simulate the irrationality of people in real life anyway. Okay, let's move to the last stop. Red light ahead, no more speeding. And green, good. My philosophy behind driving is to make sure that when you don't have to stop, you don't. So if you know you have a red light right in front of you, why would you close the doors and start moving into it when you can just wait 5, maybe 10 meters back? Red light ahead, we will not speed up. Good. 6 more seconds. And we can proceed. High speed switch up ahead. Forward around 30 to make a smooth bend. E key, hold the E key, shift key and tap the D key as necessary. Then after it, grab the E key again to re-enable the control circuit. Green light ahead, no need to slow down, we are around 15 speed.
The next stop is Town Park number 1039. Town Park number 1039. Beware of pickpockets.
Okay, we will slow down. Indicate termination by pulling out the out of the front leading destination board and open all doors, including the driver door. Okay, this is everything for the Route 10 tutorial on the EMU. I hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe, and I will see you on the Route 14.